What's going on, everyone? Hunter Williams here to talk with you about the third and final category for the Bike and Rider Prep series. Episode 1 of this mini series covered bike prep. We talked with lead trail boss Lisi Bratcher and helper Timo Stark on what they look for in bike setup for hard enduro events. Episode 2, we talked with riders Chuck DeLulo and Ryder LeBlanc about their mental and physical training regimens for competing in hard enduro events. This leads us to today's episode. Episode 3 of the mini-series will include nutrition. We will talk with local fan favorite PJ Aguirre. PJ has been following a nutrition guideline put in place by the one and only Lisi Bratcher. Lisi is a very knowledgeable person when it comes to nutrition and fitness. She also plays a huge part in the SEER race series by doing a lot of administrative work to keep everyone organized. Thanks a lot, Lisi. So let's get to PJ. Let's get him online and hear what he has to say with what's going on with his training regimen. So, hey, PJ, how's it going today?
Good. How's it going, Hunter?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. So you've been on this nutrition regimen with Lisi for around a month now. What made you want to change your old nutrition habits to this new style?
I was having a lot of cramping issues and some fatigue issues, and I just kind of wanted to just try something new and see if that works for me.
Yeah, that's great. I think I can even see it in your face. Have you lost any weight lately?
I've lost like 10 pounds lately, and it's been a month, and it's slowly going down, but I think I'm just feeling really good and pretty strong.
Is that something you've noticed throughout your daily activities, and have you also gotten to ride any to test out that stuff yet?
Daily activities, yeah. Riding, I just have to make sure that, like, if I start getting tired or a little bit of hungry, I have to make sure that I have like the right kind of snacks with me. And, other than that, I mean, I'm feeling pretty strong. It's really kind of crazy, and everybody's telling me, they're like, man, PJ, you've kind of lost a little weight, but I really haven't, I really can't tell because, I don't feel that different. Like, just like, I don't feel like withering away. I just really feel good. And, this kind of happening like a little bit more natural,
Yeah, that I've done a few diets, and I mean it's hard for me. I like to eat. That's my weakness is food, but I know Lizzie's got you on the right path. So have you got to ride any since you've been doing this? Have you noticed any changes there?
Yeah, I still ride about, a couple of times a week. Changes in my riding, yeah, I just feel a little lighter on my toes. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, maybe just that extra 10 pounds is just make me a little lighter on my toes.
Definitely. Proper race day preparation is a huge advantage over your competition for these hard enduro events. Most of the SEER events, they start at 10 a.m. That's when the green flag throws, with obviously the exception of the Nightmare on Hell Mountain being a later start time in the evening. Obviously, with breakfast playing a huge role, has Lisi recommended you anything in the mornings to eat, on a daily routine and then also on race day?
Yeah, she pretty much told me to, kind of take care of that all at home, right? Like, try not to try anything new the time of race day. Like, if I'm eating something during race day, just make sure that my body's already kind of used to like eating that certain thing and feeling like, how much my body takes that fuel that I'm taking in before even race day, so like, kind of what I do now is, I'll do like a whole wheat bagel, and I'll put some peanut butter on there, and just a little bit of honey. That's kind of like one of my favorite things to do right now before, if I know that I'm going to do something, like if I'm riding here during training or doing if I know that I'm going to be on a long ride with some people, that's kind of what I do. And I'll eat it like, a couple hours, 2.5 hours before, and then, snack a little bit on some fruit or whatever, just trying to stay away from the hash browns and biscuits. They are good. Okay. I love them all, but I'm trying to stay away.
Yeah, those good fried foods, man, you can't beat them. Can't beat them.
Oh, they're amazing.
They are. Obviously, everyone may not like a certain food, but if you find something as a racer that does well for you, always, go back to this and try to always remember to at least drink 2 cups of water alongside your breakfast to help with hydration for the event. Some people are wondering about what they should do during an event for nutrition. Both water and food are a must. A hydration system will provide a racer with ample amounts of water to compete in an event. But adding a supplement like an electrolyte powder or to water is always a personal preference. Some guys like it, some guys don't. The harder option to consume is food. You don't want to take time out of your event to stop and eat a power bar necessarily. So what would you do? A good solution for that is finding a nutrition gel pack or gummies that work well for you. You can tape these to your handlebars for easy access while riding and eat them on the go, essentially. So I see a lot of guys doing that at events. So that's a pretty cool option. What has Lizzie recommended you putting in your hydration pack? Any powders, just straight water? What she recommend you for that for racing?
It's something with like some electrolytes, you know, that goes in there and some water, and it's mostly like beforehand, like the day before, drink some stuff with electrolytes, and then the morning of, and then during, it's like water or your kind of water electrolyte mixture, so it's a combination of all those things. And it's been working so far. Like every time I've gone and been riding for multiple hours, and just trying to like push my body a little bit more, so we'll see at the race, see how well this is kind of paying off. As far as like my cramping and stuff, like physically I feel fine. Mentally I feel totally fine. It's just whenever the cramps start, it's really kind of crazy. Like, yeah. So I think I'll be feeling good.
Yeah, has she mentioned anything about what foods you should eat during an event itself?
Yeah, a little bit, the goo packets, just something without like caffeine. She's like, don't do anything with caffeine in it. Little chews, the bars are fine too. Like I noticed that Kate's bars are doing the they sponsored, and I actually went out to the store and I bought some, and man, my favorite one is the like dark chocolate and cherry. That thing is amazing. So you guys should try it. Like it's awesome, and it stays with you for a long time too. But I'll also like whether it's like the goo or the chews or whatever, and the electrolyte drink or whatever. I'll like to have some pretzels. Just something I can just kind of put in my mouth, and just so there's something in my stomach that's just kind of working. So it's not like I just don't have like just a bunch of like goo in there. So it really helps my stomach just to kind of calm it down a little bit, because if you take all that stuff all at once and like too much of it, I've had some stomach issues too where it's kind of messed up my stomach. So just kind of like just being a little, not too crazy with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those gel packets, I've had the experience of it really tacking up in your mouth, and it's like you can't ever get it to wash down. Really,
Oh yeah.
it's kind of rough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's rough.
But I'll do that. I'll do that from time to time. I'll have those like kind of taped to my bars, and take them off real quick and squeeze it, and then drink water, and or some kind of liquid, But the pretzels, having something like in my stomach working has really helped my stomach just kind of be at ease. So after the race or the day after the race, I'm not like having like stomach issues.
Totally. That's perfect advice. Do you have any final thoughts for anybody that this may be their first event? I know a lot of guys are going to be coming over from the hair scramble scene. They're used to 2-hour events. You just throw on a camelback and sprint. Obviously, in this hard enduro stuff, you're going to be using a lot more energy, a lot more time on the bike spin as well. Do you have any advice for these guys that this might be their first time?
Yeah, really just gummy tire on the back is a pretty good one, And then just really just go out there and have fun, pace yourself on how that your body can take it. And if you do that, you're gonna have a lot of fun out there, and you'll do it more. Like, that's kind of what I do out there. I just pace myself on how I can race, and I don't really look at it as a race, just kind of like, just riding with my buddies or whatever. And whether I'm, up at the top, haha, or down at the bottom, I'm really fine with whatever, because it's like I'm really having a good time out there. So just kind of pace yourself, and the results and the fun will just come. So that's
Yeah,
really it. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. You're always the one with one of the biggest smiles out there, and
Yeah.
I love to see PJ coming. We're all just
Yeah.
always cheering you on because we
Yeah.
know
It's fun, man. I
having a
love it.
blast.
Yeah.
So
I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Super fun to me.
awesome. Well, hey PJ, thanks so much for coming on here again with me, and we'll definitely get you back on here in the future. So thanks for all the nutrition tips, and we'll see you in about a week.
All right. Sounds good. Look forward to it. See you, Hunter.
All right, see you, man. So there you have it, everyone. We heard from PJ about what he plans to do for nutrition and race prep for the 2021 season. It's not too late to start for yourself. Feel free to reach out to any of those around you that race hard enduro and see what they do even. If you have any questions, you're also reach out to Lisi Bratcher. She really does love to talk nutrition. The COVID Crusher 2.0 is just a week away, so you better start prepping now. See you guys soon, and thanks for watching.